John, for the past year, you haven't known this, but I have been on a journey.
You've been on a journey.
I've been going.
Where you been going?
I've been going searching for this thing that I got at Apple Park at WWDC last year when I was there.
You got a thing at Apple Park and lost it?
Well, I consumed it. I went,
what?
Yeah, that's what I did to it.
You consumed it. Okay.
Yeah.
Go on.
Since I had it, they at Apple Park, they give everybody like food and drinks, right?
Yes.
And they had this water that was, I mean, it like straight out of, I mean, this is so silly to talk about, but like it's right on par for Apple. They had this water that was in this all aluminum packaging.
Okay.
Which I was like, and it wasn't a can. It was like a bottle.
I was just going to say, don't we call that a bottle or a can?
No, it was unique. And I have been searching everywhere. I was like, what was the name of it? I knew I should have taken a picture, and I thought I did, and I couldn't find it. So I was going back, looking through the photos of last year. And if you share my screen, dude, I found the photo of the water.
Oh, whoa.
And this is my hotel room. This was taken June 6th, 8:05 p.m. I think this is after I recorded literally all day. And I found it's called Proud Source Spring Water. This is not a sponsor by any means, but I've just been looking for this. And dude, guess what happened?
What happened?
I looked it up online and I've got it.
Oh my God, of course.
Dude, I just got my case in literally before we started.
So you've now upgraded from boxed water, which is not, for audio listeners, you've heard of the boxed water, but you haven't seen it. So like to really understand my pain, you have to go to youtube.com/GeniusBar and actually see his boxed water. Now he's got it in an aluminum bottle. Wow.
I am actually going to reach out to them and see if we can partner with them on some custom Genius water.
Okay, I was just about to say something silly about you and them, and I'm glad that you said that we want to partner with them before I said the silly thing. You can't take it back.
If Apple made water, now obviously the branding would be different, but it is this all aluminum thing, so infinitely recyclable, right?
Okay.
And just listen to the crack when you open it. This is how you know it's quality.
Is it carbonated?
Oh, man. That was a good one.
Is it carbonated?
That was a good open.
Is it carbonated?
No, it's just regular. It's from this.
Okay.
This one is from the Appalachian Forest.
Wow.
In Marina, Florida. So it's also
my
cool.
favorite place.
If you buy, depending on where you buy it in the U.S., it comes from either the West Spring or the East Spring that they use. So the Apple stuff comes from the Rocky Mountains in Colorado.
Do they get a special spot to take the water out of?
I don't know if they got a special water hole. So you take the cap off. Obviously, no scent. It's like, I don't know, just the quality.
I mean,
of the metal is
hopefully
really
there's
premium.
no scent. It's supposed
And you go
to
to
be
drink
water.
Literally, I feel like I'm back at Apple Park, bro. I literally feel like I'm back at Apple Park.
So
This is crazy.
Once again, for audio listeners, this is just water we're talking about. He's losing his mind over water.
You don't understand.
He
But
tasted
it's like
water.
Apple water. It's like,
dude,
I want to make a TikTok about this.
Hang on, if I closed your eyes, if I forced you to close your eyes and I dumped that just in a cup and like mixed it with other cups of water and had you drink it, would you be able to be like, oh yeah, I feel like I'm back at Apple Park right now?
I mean, okay. I've been thinking about this a lot. So we both have been, I mean, I'm going to LA in July. I move. I know you're going to be hopefully moving and following me at some point after because we've been talking about plans. I want to do either like a more in-depth Genius Bar or a show with you where we do fun stuff like that, where we take like the 5 waters I've tasted and see which one I pick blindfolded.
and then just embarrass yourself?
Yeah, and like different things like that where we can like do a show together because there's so many things we talk about that, you know, the separation anxiety. And dude, just listen to the metal when you screw the cap on. Hold on, I'm gonna get it.
I mean, honestly,
dude, it's as if Johnny Ive is spitting in my mouth every time.
Okay, all right, aluminium.
It's so good
from the aluminium
dude,
bottle.
I'm telling you. Oh my! I mean, it's just, I guess I'm a freak. I was looking forward to this shipment of water for like a week. I was just
like
every
legit
day
smiling
UPS.
Right now, not like
No, I know. I don't know why. It's because I have not had this.
Sam.
I think I last had it in September when I was at Apple Park, and it is like, of course, Apple has found this.
This
like,
makes me so sad for you.
Yeah. Now, I mean, dude, it's naturally filtered, BPA-free liner, infinitely recyclable. It funds outdoor cleanups. That's cute.
Wow.
It's got naturally occurring minerals and electrolyte. I mean, listen, they're not
favorite.
But I am literally going to because I saw that they're going to be at Coachella and they're doing a custom Coachella bottle. So I'm like, if they can do custom bottles, we're basically as big as Coachella. Which, dude, we didn't even say the news.
I know. I was gonna wait till you were done talking about water. Yeah, to talk about.
Dude, we're doing a live show on June 6th.
An actual in-person live event, June 6th.
This is oh my god, I forgot.
We've been teasing this. We've been teasing this. Sam, every episode, at the end of every episode of Genius Bar, has tried to spoil it without our other friends knowing. But you know that we were just in L.A. with Noah Rubin and our buddy Luke Miani from the Dark Mode podcast, also known as Luke Miani, like the YouTube guy. We are doing a live, actual in-person event. Yes. And don't even get us started on how hard this has been to even get to this point to be able to announce it has been a nightmare. But here we are, June 6th, Genius Bar Goes Dark, the Regency Ballroom in San Francisco, California, presented, of course, by our friends over at Clean My Mac X. It's official. It's real. It's happening. And you could go. There are 3 different tickets available.
Yes.
One is just like general admission. It's called Ticket. we named it Ticket, and you get access to the show and the regular stuff that you would expect for general admission. There are comfier seats. If you get Ticket Plus, you can get some comfier seats in the balcony. There's a balcony there with balcony seats. And Ticket Ultra, which gives you access to a meet and greet with us after the show. So immediately following the show, technically, we have 2 venues. We have one venue where the show is going to take place, and then below that is another place where the people who purchase Ticket Ultra are going to get a VIP meet and greet, like in a completely separate area. There's just going to be, we've limited the number to 56, so those people will get front row seats at the event itself, and then immediately following the event, you'll get the meet and greet, take pictures with us, hang out, Q&A, all that stuff. We'll have a grand old time with just a limited number of people. But yeah, Sam, it's real. We did it, and now we just cross our fingers and hope that nothing goes wrong and it doesn't burn down.
I'm so excited. And debuting on the Genius Bar podcast, I'd like to give you guys just our first ever ad for this. This is a world exclusive premiere. I don't think this has been shown anywhere.
Okay.
And I'd like to show you this. I hope the sound
plays.
Are you
tired of boring virtual podcasts like Genius Bar and Dark Mode? These depressing video calls are clinically proven to lead to increased risk of sadness, pain, and distaste for your favorite YouTubers. Fortunately now, there's a solution. Genius Bar Goes Dark!
Genius Bar Goes Dark is an innovative new solution for podcasting. It's a live event where your favorite podcast hosts are actually in the same room.
And not just that, Genius Bar Goes Dark also introduces new, innovative live listening and location proximity. We call it Tickets to the Event, and we think you'll love it.
Go to GeniusBarGoesDRK.com to purchase your very own ticket to this first-of-its-kind exclusive event.
Then, on June 6, 2023, come to the Regency Ballroom in San Francisco for a live podcast and so much more.
Details are posted below. We hope to see you there.
And we will.
Fuck you.
Okay, you can't say that.
Yeah.
Dude.
Honestly, wait, first of all, I'm upset. I'm upset. That's not the ad that I thought we were putting out first.
Well, I think we gotta save the other one.
We gotta come out swinging with that one.
No, the other one's a bit out of hand. Dude.
We put our bodies in danger. No stuntmen, no protection.
Anyway, guys, website is GeniusBarGoesDRK.
Oh, I thought you
We've got a link down below.
Show it on the screen.
Oh, hold on. Sorry, I gotta share again.
GeniusBarGoesDark.com, DRK.com. Technically, I mean, you can spell it however you want and I'll get it to it. But yeah, there you go.
Guys,
buy tickets now.
Oh, and Clean My Mac X is sponsoring. We should mention that.
I did mention it.
Oh, sorry. I must have not.
Do you know why?
Why?
Because I'm a professional.
Wow, good job. I'm so proud of you. Yeah, Clean My Mac X is literally the reason this event is possible. Would you agree with that?
Yeah. Yes, I would have to agree. There have been many areas where this could have gone wrong. The sponsor area was the biggest. So thank you, Clean My Mac X, for sponsoring this event. The exclusive title sponsor of the event, we should add. So thank you to Clean My Mac X and the team over there for helping us make this possible. The last in-person podcast that you and I shot was when we were all down in LA recording promo material for this. So we recorded 3-ish promo videos. I don't know if they'll all come out, but that was the one you just saw was one of them. And there's obviously more coming out. We're going to be, did we tell people that we're going to be sort of heading out there again? Shooting
some more stuff. Yeah, we're very invested in this event. We're very excited, guys. I just want to say one thing. We made the tickets as cheap as we could. We made the fees are literally out of our control. We had no control over the fees. It's frustrating. Like we literally the day we spent months planning on this, the day we go live, they're like, "Oh yeah, we're adding an $11 fee to every ticket," and we're like, "What? We asked about this."
That's not the thing. We didn't get the venue is. I guess that's part of the part of us not doing this in a rinky-dink bar area we went. This is an actual venue. It's presented by AEG, the same company that did This Is It for Michael Jackson, his last tour. That's who we signed our contract with. And AXS is doing the tickets. So this is big boy stuff, and the stuff that we have in our control, we made sure we limited the price of everything, made things as accessible as possible. It's the day after WWDC. Some of you are already going to be in that area because of Dub Dub, which is why we made it June 6th, the day after Dub Dub, the actual keynote anyway. And so we hope to see a lot of you there. If you're going to travel there, we hope to see you there. And of course, if you're already in the area, what's $29, right? The regular ticket is $29, $39 for Ticket Plus, and $69. Yeah, we did that on purpose for Ticket Ultra to come meet us and do a little meet and greet and actually hang out with us. And I'm looking forward to meeting you guys, taking pictures with you, and so you guys have to experience Sam in person too,
and see how short John is in real life.
I'm not, dude. Even when we released the promo picture on Twitter yesterday. No, it was a few days ago, actually, wasn't it? It was Monday. Monday, Tuesday? One of those days.
Monday.
The comments were talking about how short I am, and that's not accurate. I am a regular, normal height. Sam is a monster, is the problem.
No, I am the normal height. You are 5'2".
You are not normal height, and you know it.
I'm pretty normal, bro. Look at right now. I'm like a quarter of an inch taller than you.
No.
So anyway, guys, tickets are on sale now. Please grab a ticket. We have no idea if or when we will ever do one of these events again. This is a one night only, live in person. We are not streaming it. If you're wondering that, this will not be a live event that you can buy. We want it to be an intimate, in person, literal experience that we haven't had since COVID, and we're just we could not be more excited. Luke and Noah from the Dark Mode podcast are going to be there. Special guests we should mention Quinn Nelson are going to be there.
Snazzy Labs
as well. Snazzy Labs is going to be there. We're trying to get some other friends of Genius Bar there. So just know that when you're buying a ticket, this is not going to be us at a table for 2 hours. We are making this an event and an experience, and it will be worth your money. As someone who has gone to events and been disappointed by tickets, this will be worth your money. I can guarantee.
Yeah.
So we're very excited.
Yeah, it has Sam and I in it, so it has to be worth your money. No,
we're definitely
I feel
not going to argue at all.
No, we have agreed beforehand. No arguing and no fun is what we said. People have asked hey, maybe I'll get a ticket when you're in my area, or is this a tour? If you're waiting to buy a ticket because you're waiting for us to be in your area, that is a very bad plan, because we have no plans to do another one after this. Not saying we won't. I'm just saying in our current stratosphere, we have not. This is a one-off thing. The amount of work it's taking just to do this one night only thing is tremendous. So I guess if we are going to do another one, it all depends on you guys. You guys would determine that, how well the event does, and if we want to do something like that again. But for now, no, there's no tour planned. So if you want to come to an event like this, this is it. This is your chance.
Yeah, and we did it in San Fran. So I think it's like 30, 40 minutes away from Apple's campus. Like it's super close. So you can literally, it's a couple, I mean, if you've always wanted to tour Apple's campus, you can turn it into like a 1-2 day trip where you go see Apple, walk around Cupertino, then come see us that night. You could just fly in and out for a day. Like,
for those wondering, that's why we chose San Francisco.
Yeah. And that's why we're doing it on a Tuesday because, I mean, we don't want to dive into it, but we just, when we say that we have, I'll just put it like this. Luke Miani brought this idea up on December 27th, 2022. It took us 4 months to get here.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say. I don't want to say anything else other than, John, WWDC is now less than 2 months away.
Right.
This show is going to be, our show that we do is going to be all about Dub. Like, we're going to be literally basically live reacting to the announcements from the day before. That's going to be crazy. I don't think anybody else is doing that. Dude, have you like processed that the headset is less than 2 months away?
I'm getting real nervous. I'm not gonna lie.
Getting
real nervous about this headset. I'm just
this
like
therapy. This is therapy.
Okay, so I'm sorry, everybody else. We're talking about the headset again. I know how terrible. I want this to be good. I want this to be great, really badly, and I'm worried about it not. I mean, at this point, we pretty much know it's not shipping at a Dub. Like, we're still gonna have to wait as regular people to buy this.
Well, do we know that? Because mass production is happening
right now.
Yeah, I think. Didn't Guo say that?
I don't know. I thought he said the opposite. The mass production was delayed a little bit. Didn't we just talk about that on the episode from a few days ago?
Yeah, I'm gonna double check because I think you could be right. Okay, because Apple. Oh, you're right. You're right.
Yeah,
okay,
they pushed it back.
Bad. Yes, they pushed it back to mid to late 2023. So, okay, but it says it adds uncertainty. No, they are announcing this at WWDC. I think that if they announce this at the iPhone 15 event, it would just take too much away from the iPhone. Like we
don't have enough. Yeah, we don't have enough time to do both of those things. I feel like
no. So I don't know. I'm just really excited that it's 2 months less than. I mean, dude, less than 2 months. And dude, we're gonna be in Cupertino. When it happens.
I know. Yeah.
We might not be able to be at Apple Park, but like the energy will be there.
We could just put on disguises and go in.
Do you have a really tall suit? Like we could do the stacked guy.
Do I, of all people, have a really tall suit? No, Sam. I'm sorry to let you know. I don't. I know. It's a surprise. What
do
are you thinking?
Think... Are the sidewalks in Cupertino public property?
You were there.
Yeah, because I know it is different from city to city. Like, it's possible Apple could own the sidewalk and therefore, like, we couldn't sit outside and hand out flyers for our events.
Oh my God.
But I'm just thinking it could be fun. I think Apple would probably not like that. I don't know. Is Apple ever going to like us?
No.
Is this about Apple liking us, John?
No, just give up,
I think
Sam.
it's about the truth.
It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Okay, now listen. I have something I want to bring up and talk about. But first,
oh no,
no. But first, we're going to go to our first ad for the day for ExpressVPN.
John, I'm getting gosh darn tired of these internet service providers that operate like monopolies in the regions they serve. And it's even worse that these ISPs, man, they're logging my internet and they're selling to the other big tech companies, John. Is there something I can do to get rid of this? I'm so freaking angry.
Of course. First of all, calm down, man. Calm down. It's going to be all right. All right, listen, you can calm down because today's episode is sponsored by ExpressVPN. ExpressVPN is a simple app for your computer or smartphone that encrypts your network data and tunnels it through a secure VPN server so that your provider can't see any of your activity.
We already talked about the list of the people we've messaged, the sites we visited, the videos we're watching that are all getting sent to the ISPs. This is going to allow them to circumvent that.
Yeah, I recommend ExpressVPN as the best way to hide your online activity from your ISP. Just download the app, tap one button, and you're protected. It's very, very easy.
And ExpressVPN doesn't slow your connection. They are incredibly fast. They're crazy, and they're rated #1 by CNET Wired Tech Radar, and technically #1 by GeniusBar.
Yeah, they are #1 by us right now. Visit expressvpn.com/GeniusBar. That's the name of the show. That's expressvpn.com/GeniusBar, and you'll get 3 extra months for free. That's expressvpn.com/GeniusBar to learn more. Okay, we're back. Speaking of VPNs,
I'm still scared. Oh,
speaking of VPNs,
we have some more Apple stuff to talk about, but like, bro,
I know. Okay,
hold on. Was there a contract or anything about? Does it matter?
We won't mention any names. We won't mention names directly. But let's say a certain VPN that Sam and I were heavily affiliated with.
Heavily invested in.
Yeah. And like, what would you say, 2021?
It would have been 2020. 2020 to 2021.
Okay, so it's like they, you, we.
Us?
Yeah, it's like it was named after we. A VPN named after we. And I go on Twitter today, just looking at notifications to see if I should care about anything at all today. And you and I were getting tagged in a link to a certain VPN that you and I were heavily affiliated with. We were heavily affiliated with back in the day, and they are shutting down, which comes as a shock to not us, but we basically kept them afloat through their entire lifespan. And Sam and I haven't ever really talked about it, how awful and toxic that relationship was, and how much we don't like working with that company. And so to know that we got out and we're not going down with the ship feels like a little bit of a victory.
Dude, there were so many times they were, months late on paying us? Like, actually months.
Yeah, like
I'll speak for myself. I was this close to a small claim suit with this corporation.
Yeah,
it had been like months after videos had gone live, and they were like, "We're working on it next week, man. We gotta wait for it to hit our account." And I'm like, "Bro, that's not my job. I promoted your product. You owe me money. That is how this relationship works."
Well, yeah,
you can't not.
And also the people that we communicated with, and it was just everything behind the scenes for that company was not great. And so yeah, if you noticed, which you probably didn't, you probably don't go looking to see how this company's doing. But to those who tagged us on Twitter, thank you. We saw it. And GG us, Sam. We win.
Yeah. And also, like, sorry if you were subscribed to them. I mean, I've seen their mitigation plan. They're giving people access through another provider.
That was cool, yeah.
So it's like, yeah, I was like, okay. So I don't feel like people like got left in the dust for what we promoted. But yeah,
and also what we promoted
with them.
Also, yeah, what we promoted was not. I don't think it was a bad service. Like, even as recently as like, I don't know, a few months ago, they were still installed on my stuff. It was just, the service was good. It was more the people that we didn't appreciate behind the scenes.
Yeah, it was reliable and pretty fast. Like,
we weren't like, we weren't promoting an awful product for money. That's not what was happening, because we weren't getting money. So anyway, that it feels good to, because we've sort of like hinted at this company like a few times on the podcast, especially like when we were in the middle of it. So yeah, very interesting that. Yeah.
Okay. We just wanted to talk about that.
lots of news for Dub. We have like, I guess if we really want to dive into this, it might take a second. iOS 17, we have like a full list of what you could maybe sort of expect for iOS 17. Now, keep in mind, we're going to go over software stuff, software leak stuff, which is the least accurate of all the leaks because software is the easiest thing to be changed last minute. And the team working on this sort of thing is way smaller than, a mass production for a hardware product. So just take this all with a grain of salt. But we begin now. Here we go.
Okay. These are like the top ones. There's other stuff, but you can, if you want to know more, I've got a whole video coming out soon of all of the stuff for iOS 17. So I just want to talk about the big stuff. First one, this update is focused on performance and stability. Thoughts?
Yes. That's all I could ever ask for.
You've been complaining about some bugs. Sounds like that's what you're getting. It's going to be an iOS 12 like update. Remember iOS 12 after iOS 11, how it was, they were just like, yeah, it's faster. And honestly, pretty cool. Like I remember making a video about like the speed test of older devices. I was like, this is kind of sick. All right,
reliability is forever and always more important than new features. And so if we get that, I'm a happy boy.
I mean, I think it's been fine, but I know other people have had different experiences, so I'm not going to argue. Second, redesign Control Center. This one's cool. I mean, I love a good UI change. Cool.
Yeah.
We don't know. We don't know what's going to change, but like, I'm down. It's going to be sick. Okay, this is what I'm most excited for. New Dynamic Island features.
The Dynamic Island makes Sam smile. Always remember.
Every time. It does.
There it is. He's smiling. He thought about it and he's smiling.
Dude, I love it so much. People
try to look at it and not smile.
I can't. I really couldn't. Because when I get to play... Oh, that's going to get us copyright striked. Sorry,
what just played?
I'm demoing the Dynamic Island.
Oh.
Like, dude, just being able to...
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, also, it's
cool.
coming to all of the models this year, even the poor people ones. So to get more features that are more accessible by everyone, I would hope that we're getting more features.
Yeah. So that's we expand in some way. One of the things that Apple's working on is to put Siri up there. And dude, as soon as I thought about it, I was like, that makes so much sense. Why does Siri pop up at the bottom of the screen on top of content? Just like it makes perfect sense. It literally makes perfect sense to put like Apple Pay when you do it goes up there. It doesn't go at the bottom of the screen. So there's just so many things that could be optimized further for Dynamic Island. So I'm very excited. Always on display. Do you still use this? Because when I saw you last, I think you had it on.
Yeah, I had it on. I don't have it on now. I go back and forth between trying to use it and then giving up, and then trying to use it and then giving up. So
apparently, there's improvements coming to it. I don't use it. I'll be the first to say that was one of the things I asked for years that I was the most wrong on. I kind of see why Apple didn't ever bring it. Like I also just like my phone screen being off. For my watch, always on display is a must. Like, the fact that it went 4 generations without it is insane to me. But the phone, no.
Yeah.
If that disappeared tomorrow, if they took it away, literally wouldn't affect me at all. But there's improvements coming there for people interested. Next up, this is also
do we
not
know?
100%.
I'm sorry for interrupting, but do we know what those improvements are? Like,
no, the source is being very vague, and it's scaring me that they're just making it up. But this source, listen, do you know who the source is?
I do not know.
This source leaked the Dynamic Island before anybody else.
Okay.
So let's do a little. Let's take a break. We'll go back to these in a second because I do want to push a case for this source. This source is on the Mac Rumors forums. That's where they started.
Okay.
This person goes by Anonymous AS.
Okay.
Oh, just let me see it. Don't make me log into my Mac Rumors account, please. What is going on with their site? Why are we jumping? Why are we doing... Bro, what is... Can you guys chill with the ads, Mac Rumors, please? I just want to view this person's profile.
You can't. You must sign in.
Okay, well... This person was the original person to share it.
If only there was a site tracking these people, you know?
You know what, John? I'm going to do something that's going to make you happy. Look, it's back.
What?
It's up again. It's not a blank page.
Wait, why?
I don't know. For shits and gigs?
Wait, is it coming back?
No.
Oh,
But you can see the old leaderboard. So
I thought it was coming back. Damn it.
no, I don't have enough time. Look, dude, the old logo is still there. I don't give a
No, I
shit
don't have
about
enough
this. I literally don't have enough time, bro. Anyway, if you want to view it, I was like, as a resource, I should not just have a blank page. Also, I can make money from these ads right here, so why not leave it up? Anyway, this source shared images. Oh, bro, Mac Rumors has got to chill, bro. I want to find this dynamic. Bro, what is going on?
Why is their site not working?
What is going on with Mac Rumors, bro? Are they hacked? Wouldn't be the. It's like not. Bro, do you see this?
Yeah, I see it.
Y'all gotta get your like. I get it. It's slow these days, but it's gonna be okay. Also, AT&T Fiber kind of hype as somebody who uses it.
Yeah, I have it. I'm a fan.
Yeah. I don't know if.
What are you looking for?
I'm just trying to find the art. I mean, I was trying to look for the article. Anyway, just believe me when I say it was this guy. He is back with all this information. He claims to have a buddy that works on these teams, and he shared a lot. So that's where all of this information comes from. That's why I believe him, because he shared images of what the dynamic island was going to look like when we still thought it would be the eye. Remember the eye cut out?
Yeah, and the only way he would know that was because he's got somebody in on software, because the hardware leaks is why we thought it was going to be an eye. The only way you would know it's a dynamic island, quote unquote dynamic island, is if you saw it in software.
Yes. Okay, I found the article. I have persisted, and I am very excited to show you.
Do you see, I just saw on Twitter, like trending or whatever, when you were showing that page, Drake Bell. You see he was missing for like 30 minutes and then they found him?
I did hear this.
He was considered, Drake Bell from Drake and Josh was just gone, I guess, missing in Florida, and they said he was missing and they're very concerned. They consider him endangered. 30 minutes later, found him.
Wow.
He's fine.
That's good. So anyway, this person reached out and gave them the details that it was going to look like this. Then this was on Weibo very soon after, but like they showed how the privacy indicators are going to work. It was clear that there was a level of detail that they knew something.
Right.
So now they're showing all this stuff about iOS 17, and I'm very excited. But there is a single part of me that's scared there's going to be another Dylan DKT situation where dude was just like copying stuff really smartly.
Very common.
But I don't know. Mac Rumors is running with it. They've put their credibility on the line, so I'm just kind of piling on top.
Okay. We believe
Anyway.
Mac Rumors.
Yes, we do. We love you, Mac Rumors. Next stuff. Interactive widgets. On the home screen, you can put buttons, other cutouts that you can touch and interact with.
Okay.
It's not going to take you to the app like it does now.
Okay. I'm down.
That sounds cool. Now, that's not guaranteed. This person says, you know, they're working on it, but like it's not 100% going to make it. Health app is going to be kind of updated. Specifically, there's going to be like a new favorite section. That sounds good because it's kind of hard to navigate. Improved search and spotlight sounds interesting.
I'm down
Maybe
for this.
We're finally going to get some new AI, generative, anything but Siri.
In fact, the most bugs that I encounter on iOS, I think, are in search.
Yeah.
It only works like 50% of the time. Sometimes I'll type a thing in for search, hit like, okay, you know, send me to Google. Let me see it there, and it pulls up the last thing I searched for instead of the thing that I just saw on my phone that I tapped on.
Yeah, it's like, come on, guys.
Major AR enhancements.
I wonder why.
Wow.
Yes.
That sounds like one of those things that is like it's part of XROS, so they're just bringing it, they're just funneling it down.
That's what dude. Actually, I don't know if it's dude or woman or whatever, but they said, yeah, it's because they're adding a bunch of frameworks for the headset, and it's pretty exciting, man.
iOS 17.
It all sounds realistic. That's also why I believe these leaks. Like all this stuff sounds pretty realistic. You know, it's not like Apple is going to allow any jailbreak tweak installed on the phone. Like that's usually how people try to get attention, is by doing something crazy.
Laser keyboard shoots out.
Yeah. So I don't know. These sound realistic. I trust this person. We've been talking to DMs just a little bit. They seem cool. They follow. They think they're pretty involved in the scene, and yeah, they apparently just have some. I mean, it's kind of a good way to remove leaking because it's like they're hearing it from someone, and then it's just this random person as well. So there's not like I wouldn't even know how you would track down where this is coming from.
Yeah. From the gas pump to the grocery store, your utility bills and favorite streaming services, inflation is everywhere. Seriously, just make it stop. Thankfully, there's one company out there that's giving you a much-needed break, and it's today's sponsor, MintMobile. Yes! As the first company to sell premium wireless service online only, MintMobile lets you order from home and save a ton with phone plans starting at just $15 a month. How many monies a month, Sam?
15.
That's
15.
that's so close to $0 a month.
Yeah, bro. For people looking for extra savings, they're offering that for just $15 a month, and that's because they're going online only and eliminating the traditional cost of retail, and they're passing that savings directly onto you, the consumer.
Yay!
To you. Yeah.
All plans come with unlimited talk and text plus high-speed data delivered on the nation's fastest 5G network.
Listen, you can use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan and keep your same number along with your contacts. Just switch to Mint Mobile. Premium wireless service starting at just $15 a month.
Yay! To get your new wireless
$15
plan for just how much, Sam?
$15 a month.
Yeah, and get that plan shipped to your door for free. Go to mintmobile.com/genius. That's mintmobile.com/genius. Cut your wireless bill to just $15 a month at mintmobile.com/genius. Thanks, Mint.
So I don't know. I'm excited for iOS 17. That's just around the corner. Dub.
I mean, other than like the headset, that's what everyone's going to be looking forward to for Dub.
Yeah.
So there you go. There's what we know.
That's what I'm looking forward to.
Also, can we talk about this 27-inch Pro display?
Let's do it. Let's rip the Band-Aid off.
Kuo Ming-chi has been back and forth with so many things lately, like the iPhone SE4.
Yeah, well, okay, I want to say this. Something's up with leaks lately. There's been a lot of ping-ponging for everything, and it's driving me mad.
Yeah.
It's almost like we need a site to be like, don't listen to this person. Listen to this person.
So many things. Okay, so we recorded Genius Bar just like 4 days ago for us in real time. And within those 4 days, like so many things are the exact opposite.
It really is.
Like it's crazy because okay, the not real capacitive buttons on iPhone 15 that we have been talking about for months and months and months now. Yep, that's not correct anymore. That's reversed. Now, apparently, right going into mass production, they decided, wait, actually, mass production for iPhone shouldn't be happening anytime soon.
It's not mass production. See, here's a good summary from Joe Rigatoni from Mac Rumors.
We love
Joe.
Joe.
He's like, I can't defend the recent Apple rumor cycle. Really good point. It was like the iPhone 15 Pro 100% is going to get solid state buttons. Everyone was reporting this since last year. And then apparently at the last second, Apple has canceled them.
Yeah.
Now, what's interesting about this is Kuo Ming-chi and others, like Jeff Poo, have said they're canceled. The guy with the iOS 17 leaks that shared the Dynamic Island stuff, he has stayed hard. Well, I don't know if... That sounds weird. He has remained firm.
Okay.
What am I supposed to say? It doesn't sound like he has an erection, bro.
Yeah, He's
bricked up over the fact that he says that they're going to stay. He's like, everyone is wrong. The solid state buttons are still happening.
Yeah.
So it's confusing because it's like, now Gurman has not said anything about the buttons, but I believe Gurman initially said that they were going to be new buttons. So we'll see if he flips.
iPhone SE4, which I alluded to a second ago, this has gone on for a year. Canceled, restarted, canceled again, restarted. Now, and by the way, Kuo's the one who said canceled, restart. It's not like there's multiple sources just going back and forth. This all came from the same person. SE4, Kuo said is canceled. Then he says, actually, it's restarted, and it's going to look like the iPhone, what did you say?
13.
It was going to look like the iPhone 13. And now he's like, actually, never mind. It was like an internal 5G prototype from Apple. And so it's not real. It's not coming. The 27-inch mini LED display was canceled a few days ago. But now, like, even Ross Young was like, it's not coming. But now, Kuo has come out and said, actually, it is coming. It's just not coming soon.
Let me show you this tweet from Kuo. I mean, yeah. So Kuo says, 27-inch display. It's slated for mass production in 2024, 2025. So 1 to 2 years out. it's still using mini LED, and it's gonna have thinner panel thickness, narrow bezel. I mean, dude, I don't know. Like it's legit. There's been so much misinformation. It makes me question if Apple's just messing with us.
Yeah, I mean, it could be a bunch of stuff. Like, I don't know if it's layoffs or what, but it just sounds like the people that had connections places are struggling to have solid connection. Like it seems like there was a really good concrete source that is missing. And so a lot of these leakers, a lot of these people releasing information are going off of information that might be sketchier than normal.
Because I was kind of excited for this Pro Display.
Yeah.
It's going to be, although what I'm confused is like, so Apple has the Pro Display XDR. It's 32 inches. I have the monitor. It's great. I mean, it's overpriced, but it's great. Why would they be adding these pro features of mini LED and 120 hertz to the smaller size? Like, shouldn't that be coming to the 32 inch? And then somebody asked Ross Young about the new 32 inch XDR that Gurman's been talking about, and he was like, I see no evidence that that's coming this year. Which is crazy because the Pro Display has not been touched since 2019. And if we're getting a new Mac Pro, you would assume new display, just like Mac Studio.
You would assume, yes.
Mac Pro Display.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I feel like I'm not one fish, two fish, red fish, shoot fish.
Red fish, yep. Fish.
Red fish.
Love the fish.
Dude, I don't know. I want Apple to make more monitors because Apple makes the best monitors. Remember we had that rumor for a minute that they were going to make like a 24-inch, 27-inch, and 32-inch?
Yes.
Which would
what
be
a bunch of
sick.
hogwash.
It'd be kind of cool. I mean, they make the 24-inch.
We're getting lied to. Who's doing this? Is John Prosser back? How are these leaks so messy? Is it John? Is he back?
John, I think this is like the bat signal in the sky is like calling for you to come back.
It's calling for me.
It is.
Clear up the confusion, Mr. John.
Yeah, like I think this guy's got to come back.
How did you find that so fast?
I'm cool. I got minions, bro. I told you.
Oh my God.
We need John Prosser to come back.
I don't think we do.
Why aren't you? Hold on. We've never really talked about this. Why aren't you linking? Just tell me.
Why am I not linking?
It's too hard. Why are you? I mean, why'd you stop?
It's hard. Yeah, it's hard, and yeah, it's hard.
Just a lot of work to get everything right. Don't want to let people down.
And then that's
fair.
Yeah, like there was like a lot of my, I guess we really haven't talked about this. A lot of my sources that shared like internal prototype stuff. It's a really interesting dilemma with me because these are answers that even I will probably never learn. But like we know from friends and just internal stuff that Apple doesn't like me very much. And you might say, huh, that's weird. He got everything wrong. Why wouldn't they like him? And it may sort of kind of turn out that a lot of the stuff that we leaked is real, like real prototypes within Apple. And to the point where I should not have had that information. And just certain stuff that they were working on that I should not have known about that upset them. So even though it upset them, like it's still like the sources in terms of public facing stuff, it still turns out to be wrong, you know, even if it's a real internal prototype. For people to be like, okay, this is what the next iPhone looks like, this is what I'm expecting, or this is what the next Apple Watch is expected to look like because John said so, and then it's wrong, and then that's all it is. It's just wrong. It doesn't matter how real it is behind the scenes, or who's working on what, or who Apple doesn't like and who they do like. So for me to get back into it, it would require me to restructure things behind the scenes. Get more. I would have to rework my sources for sure.
Yeah,
and
I appreciate you stopping so that Apple's going to invite me to stuff now because he's done.
That's really why I stopped.
He's done, guys. He's Apple PR. He's done.
Yeah, Sam, you caught me. That's really why I stopped to protect you, my friend.
Yeah.
You owe
Maybe
me.
I should stop doing the podcast with you because I think that is a
You
major-
can't. You can't say that.
guys.
We just put tickets on sale for an event in 2 months
GeniusBarGoesDRK.com.
that requires you to be my friend.
Okay, fine. I'll be
Do you have anything else that you would like to talk about, sir?
yeah, well, we've only been doing this shebang for like 40 minutes, bro. I feel like that's not long enough. I feel like we got to keep going.
I feel like we've been going longer than that.
No, I've got the exact timer here. I started it right on the dot. 42 minutes, 40 seconds.
That's how long we've been recording the show? That doesn't seem right. Correct.
It does seem longer than that. It's just because we got lost in the sauce. We're having so much fun. Apple Glasses, the successor to the VR headset, coming at the 26th or 27th at the earliest.
The only problem is this is also
Sorry.
Quo saying this.
2026, 2027, not the 26th of April.
Yeah, this is also
actually
coming
need-
from Quo. So,
I need to tweet about this.
and if there's one thing Quo is usually never correct on is timelines. So,
He do be struggling with the time.
who knows?
Yeah, he says that Apple is like, oh wait, there's been a new iPhone SE4 update
No.
today. What? It would be a what?
Okay, updates on iPhone SE4 research
on,
and
we
prediction. Quo Ming Chi. Number 1, I previously predicted that the iPhone SE4 would be a derivative model of the iPhone 14. However, my latest research indicates that this derivative model will likely be an engineering prototype for Apple in-house 5G based. Okay, so this
is canceled again.
yes, this. Yeah, yes.
So then he says the in-house 5G chip, it's just going to be like Apple Silicon, but for the cellular chip, is going to commence in 2025, but could be pushed back to 2026.
Yeah, things are getting oddly messy lately.
Yeah. And then there's the buttons, bro. Oh yeah, I mean we didn't really talk about the iPhone 15 buttons.
Yeah,
so,
we did.
dude, yeah, but like so Mac Rumors with this unknown Zeeb dude put out this like giant article
Yeah.
that was like renders and exclusive.
Also changed their
and-
mind today. So the article went out today.
Yeah, it went
changed
out
their
today.
mind today.
And then Unknown Z was like, "Oh, JK, I got information. It's canceled, guys. No new buttons not happening." And I'm like, "What? What are you guys doing? Like, you're clearly. I mean, I kind of get why Apple doesn't like leaks. No,
Also,
to be
what are
clear,
we
I
looking
fully
at? Are
understand.
these real pictures or like what am I looking at right now?
No, these are just renders, bro.
Okay.
They just made renders. You know, they don't touch Apple Tracks renders, but you know, look, we got a little 3D video.
Okay.
Whee! Bro, hold on. The USB-C port isn't even. Oh my god, they didn't even. Anyway.
Okay. So the solid state buttons are not a thing now. Maybe next year. I don't fucking know. Everything
no,
is
because
different.
somebody
Everything
said
is
it,
a
and
lie.
I'm sad because I really was actually really excited for the buttons.
Really? Were you, Sam? You were excited about the
they looked
solid
really
state buttons?
cool. They looked really cool, and they're going to make your phone more waterproof and stuff. That's cool.
I have a hard time believing that this is just like scrapped out of nowhere. Like, this couldn't have been a thing. Like, if they changed their mind, they changed their mind a while ago.
They said
and
they
the
failed
information's
the,
just getting out.
Tech tests. Go says they failed the tech tests.
It failed the tech tests. That's
We've
hard
all
to
failed
say.
the tech test before.
Well, like, supposedly it was going to have like a low power mode because the buttons aren't real. And so when you're like, if my phone's off, how am I going to use my buttons?
I think that's still happening.
Why would it need to happen if the buttons are real?
Well, it still has other features, like it would allow Find My with your phone being dead to work for longer. It extended the duration of like car key and stuff that works in a power reserve mode. So it has other benefits with it. Again, that information is very specific, and that was from the person sharing the iOS 17 stuff, Dynamic Island person. Mm-hmm. We'll call him 941.
941, yep.
That's what they're going by.
Sounds right.
Like, I don't know. I'm not making a final verdict on the buttons. My heart still says that we're getting solid state buttons this year.
Really?
Yeah, because it doesn't seem that hard to figure out.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you building the iPhones? Is it you? Doesn't seem very hard.
It's me, guys. I'm I'm in the factory.
It doesn't seem very hard. Yeah, I don't, dude. Whatever. It's like this is. I can't remember a time where this has happened where we were talking about a specific rumor for so long that was definitely happening, and then in one day someone just goes, no, actually they changed their mind.
JK YOLO.
So basically, don't believe anything anymore.
Yeah.
None of
This
it's
is kind of
real.
cool. The Apple. Oh, the website is still malfunctioning. I would just like to. There we go. The Apple Card savings account is coming.
Oh, is it?
Apple's already announced this. You don't sound very excited about this, but I think it's actually pretty cool. It apparently the current savings rate with their like accounts is 3.75%.
Oh wow.
Which could be like pretty cool to have like built into your iPhone. I mean, it would literally allow people to grow wealth built into their phone. Essentially, I'm all for this. It seems like it'd be a really cool idea. They recently did the buy now, pay later service, which extends your money over time of 4 payments over the course of 6 weeks. I mean, I think it's cool. I'm kind of excited. Apparently, the release date is April 17th. You know,
That's
I'm gonna
a
make
week
TikTok that
from
day.
now.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
Or no, that's a lie. It's 4 days from now.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be
Like
Tuesday.
3 days from now, if you're listening to this, whenever you're listening to this, whenever this is released, it'll be 3 days from when you're hearing it.
I'm excited. Trying to think Apple News wise if there's anything else that has come up recently.
Shockingly, we covered a lot for a show that only had news for the last 4 days.
We did not talk about this video.
Oh, Sam's video, The Truth.
I finally dropped it.
You changed the title.
So yeah, I flipped it. I don't know.
Been waiting for this video forever.
Yeah, so I revisited AirPods Pro 2. This is an interesting thing. I have historically not been able to use AirPods Pro because they slipped out of my ears, and I was dumb.
Turns out if you use the new ear tips that Apple released for people specifically like you, your problems will go away.
But okay, I know I talk about this a lot, but I just want to really like double down.
Okay, double down.
This is a perfect example of where me having a relationship with Apple would have been really helpful.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Like, if Apple had sent me the AirPods early and I was like, oh man, text back, they still fall out of my ears. That's a time where a PR person could have been like, hey, have you tried every ear tip? We need, especially the new one.
You need PR to tell you that when literally one of the new features was, hey, we have different ear tips for people that this doesn't normally fit.
Here's my point. It's Apple's job to communicate the features. And rather than me looking at a website, if I had been to press briefings and been able to say, why did you introduce the smaller size? Why did you do that and not bigger? That could have been a conversation that I could have learned from and ultimately delivered a better product to people that only helped them sell more product. But because I don't have the opportunity to have any time to chat with them like that, I missed it. And I'm sure I miss other things too sometimes because it's like I don't have the methodology of why they've done certain things. And I'm just
So thanks a lot, Apple.
Yeah, I'm not the idiot.
You're the idiot.
No, I'm literally a silly goose.
So they work now for you. You like them.
Yeah, I was really proud. My friend, new friend, helped me shoot some B-roll here. He's learning the ropes. He's doing pretty good. Look at that zoom.
Learning the ropes. So now do you use them a lot? Are you happy?
Yeah. Although I kind of forgot to color correct the B-roll in this video. That's gonna be on me. I'm sorry. But
you could have just not said anything and no one would notice.
Look at the render Shay makes. It's so pretty, bro.
Look at the renders. I might buy that color.
It's so good.
The cherry red color. I don't know how you would define that. The red color for the new iPhone looks more like
product red.
But is it? That's not a good descriptor though, because it doesn't it doesn't look how you would expect it to look for a red product.
Yeah. Basically, AirPods Pro 2 are amazing. And by the way, to defend myself as well, in the comments, I've seen multiple people go, holy shit, I also didn't think that was the case. Now they work for me too.
Well, look at that. You saved a life.
So, yeah, I feel, this was a fun fact. recorded the original version of this video in January of this year before I went to Japan.
Oh, wow.
Completely scrapped it and refilmed it a couple days ago.
Yep, that sounds like Sam.
I am debating refilming my iPad mini video that has just been on my hard drive, fully edited.
No, it's a sign
Basically
from
ready to
it's
go.
a sign from Jesus. Just you can't put it out.
From Jesus. Speaking of Jesus, you do anything for Easter?
No.
No.
I spent it with Jesus, Sam.
See you in hell, buddy.
Like they don't have aluminum water bottles in hell, Sam.
Never mind. I'm going to church. You want to go to church with me on Sunday?
Yeah, let's go. So we can get our water bottles. Okay, we did it. 2 shows, 1 week. 2 shows in 1 week.
2 shows,
You're welcome.
1 week. I feel like there's more still. You're really trying to wrap up. You got something going on tonight?
No, I don't have anything going on, but I feel like it's a cohesive, good show. I feel like we did good.
You're right. Is it better to extend it and please the people that just want, kind of passive audio in the background? Or do we just be like, this was the best show we could have made in 50 minutes?
This was the best show we could have made in 50 minutes. There's no reason to keep talking and making noises and waste their time if we don't have any more show to give.
On that note, John, that's going to be this week at the Genius Bar, guys. Buy
Thank
your
you for
tickets.
listening.
GeniusBarGoesDRK.com.
GeniusBarGoesDRK.com. We'll have a link in the description.
Guys,
Go buy your tickets. Come see
This
us.
show, live in person, special guests, so much more. San Francisco,
And I don't want to stress you out.
Room.
I don't want to stress you out and pressure you and tell you that you have to buy the VIP tickets, but there's only 50 something, and you got to do it because that'll be the best one to buy. Okay.
Yes, that will be the best experience. We're very, very excited, guys. Thank you for this show, man. I would just, you know what? I'm gonna say it. This show made my day. I was in a mid mood. I was like recording YouTube videos. I think that I just kind of hate being a YouTuber. Can I say that?
Yeah.
I like being a podcaster and a TikToker, man. It's just fun.
Well, thank you to the listeners for making our dreams come true.
New video for me coming soon, though. Please support me because that is all my revenue.
New video for me coming soon.
I like doing YouTube. It's fun. It just depends on the week. Some weeks it's hard.
Yep,
but
you are not making this sound believable in the slightest.
What's your favorite job that you have? You have a lot of jobs. What's your favorite?
This is it.
The podcast, really?
Yeah, I think so.
Like, I think I would agree. I think this is my favorite thing to do. Dude, how do we get the podcast to be our main source of income? How do we Joe Rogan the podcast? Just talk about vaccines all day?
Shave our heads and talk about vaccines, yeah.
Damn. And do
And ayahuasca.
TRT.
Yeah.
Damn. That's crazy, bro. All right, we'll see you guys later. Bye.
See, bye.